Okay, you guys, I am getting ready to make this cabbage soup. It's a little cold outside, so I figured I would make some cabbage soup. And I got a full head of cabbage that I am cutting up into 3 parts. And I gotta just take out the middle and then I slice them down into little strips. And I'm putting them over in my strainer. So once I finish cutting it, I will be able to wash it easily. So I'm getting all of that just cut up and put into the strainer. And like I said, you want to just have nice little strips like that. And now I am getting started on my green onion. It looks like I have about 4 strips, and I just take that and I cut it all the way down. And then I go ahead and I have a fajita mix. It's just onion, bell pepper, and red bell pepper. And I am just giving that a fine chop. I like all of my vegetables to be small and soft, and I just like for it to give it flavor. I really don't like the crunch. So I make sure I dice them really, really small. And I'm just getting out this other stick of celery that I'm chopping up really good. And now I am about to grab what's called don't make me lie, it's garlic, but I think it's called like elephant garlic. So it's a really big chunk of garlic that I am peeling right now, just trying to get all the skin off of it. I go ahead and I chop that up into fine slices, and then I am going to mince as best I can. It is a big piece of garlic though, and it comes out pretty good once you mince it. And so now I've added some butter to the pan, and I added all my vegetables, and they are pretty much getting sauteed down and getting nice and soft. I put like a teeny bit of vegetable oil just to give it, a little bit more consistency that I want. And I start adding a little bit of chicken broth. You don't want a lot, so because when you add your cabbage to the pot, it's going to wilt and kind of make a liquid for you. So right now I'm just going to steam my cabbage on top of those vegetables and seasonings. And I'm going to mix and show you how it steams together nice and thoroughly and get seasoned. Once I finish tossing, you're going to notice how the bottom of the cabbage is just kind of withered and nice and steamed. You see how it was full at the beginning, now it's all the way down to the bottom of the pan. And I'm just adding a very, very little of the vinegar, the apple cider vinegar, and a very little of crab boil. Gotta have a crab boil. Now I'm adding in my chicken stock to make it nice and soupy. But like I said before, it's going to make a liquid. So I'm just getting everything incorporated, stirring it up real good. Adding my Tony, pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, and I am going to put a lid on it. I decided to add some shrimp and crawfish to kind of give it a Louisiana kind of style taste. I love spicy food. I love seafood. And so I'm just adding a little bit more crab oil to kind of give it that flavor that I want. And so make sure you close your little top so it can keep all the steam in, because we're making a soup. I am going to taste the soup and make sure that it has a nice flavor. You always want to taste throughout of cooking to make sure you have a nice flavor. Now it is nice, and I like that mushy consistency with that juice. That broth is so good. The shrimp and crawfish, it accented it well. It made it more filling. And I'm just putting that to the side and getting ready to grab my cauliflower Parmesan crusted toast. And I just put that to the side. So now we're about to get ready to taste it. This is the first spoon. Had a nice little piece of shrimp, crawfish, the cabbage, the juice all in one. That's the Parmesan bread, which is really good. It accented it well, and it was so good, guys. You gotta try it. All the ingredients will be listed in my description box. Like, follow, and subscribe.